We are gardening.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I just started stream and literally ads. No, I don't care, bro. I literally just started stream, bro. This is a completely new video, by the way. You know what? I think I'll just spill my thoughts here about Deltarune Chapter 5, or just Deltarune in general. So, spoilers? That's if anyone's gonna watch this VOD, but spoilers anyway. Watch or play. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. Watch or play. Chapter 5, The Normal Route, is actually awesome and hilarious, and it made me emotional. It made me extremely emotional. Before that, I never watched the um the weird route, also known as the Snow Grave route, and I decided to watch it in its entirety so I can get more of the lore. They might be wondering, why would you do that in the first place if you've never done it before? The reason why I decided to do it was literally because when chapter 5 came out, literally, I I thought that the videos that came out was the normal route. No, that was the weird route. And the video I was watching, the person didn't name it correctly. They didn't title it. They only title it as the Deltarune Chapter 5. They didn't mention that it was the weird route. Okay, they never mentioned that. So I'm sitting up here looking stupid because um I'm confused why Noel is tweaking. Like, what? So I waited until someone releases a regular video of no of chapter 5, the normal route. Okay, the normal route, right? And I thought it was very emotional. Toby Fox did a really good job with the normal route. Now, actually watching the weird route, I felt weird. Yeah, I was actually triggered. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you watch something that would trigger you? I didn't know it was gonna trigger me. I did not know that was gonna happen. I am very, like, okay with watching horror in general, especially psychological horror, because, like, it doesn't do anything to me usually. But that, oof, that was something that I have went through before, and I kind of have like a fresh wound on one of the topics that it was talking about. Like when I watched it on like chapter 4, it was like, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. But like now, like seeing it after, no, seeing it after what I've been through, yeah, no, I was losing my mind. Not literally. I was just crying a lot. I was just crying a lot. So yeah. And I'm not really. I don't know. I wasn't necessarily okay. So every time when I see like videos like that on TikTok, I just block people who mentions the weird route. And the worst part is not even that. There are extreme shipping wars, but that's only because teens are doing it. And if you guys are watching this and do not know my age, I am an adult. Okay? Okay, we got that out of the way. I am I am a full-fledged adult, and I don't ship teenagers because I think shipping teenagers when you're a grown adult is kind of weird, in my humble opinion. So, yeah. If you're a teen shipping other teens, you can ship teens with other teens if you're a teen yourself. Like, I mean, I encourage you to do that. Like full-fledged encouragement, 100%. But if you're an adult shipping teens, I don't know. I think that's weird. I think it's very weird. But anyway, um, I do believe I do believe that the reason why Noelle is losing her mind and she chose this, like chose the way that she did, was literally because of us. I think she's aware of the player, but she's not fully aware of the player. Like I don't think she completely understands why Chris is acting the way they do, because she mentions how Chris used to be boring and how Chris has changed, but no one notices. And and the whole point of the weird route is us the player taking away autonomy from the characters, as if the characters aren't real people in their own universe. And before people be like, oh, well, they're just fictional characters, yes, I'm not treating said characters as real people. I'm treating said characters like fictional characters, but they're real in their own world, okay? They're real to themselves, okay? I am treating the situation like it means something, alright? But here's what I think about every ship ever, alright? Um, wait, hold on. Hold on. There's an ad. What the heck is going on? Literally, no one cares. No one cares. Okay. Chris and Noelle is a horrible ship because they're forced to be together by the player. Okay? Chris and Susie, not that bad. I personally see them as friends, but you know, if the narrative believes that they deserve to be together, which it doesn't, the narrative completely sees that Noelle and Susie deserve to be together. That's fine. And then obviously, I would say the most canon one is Susie and Noelle. And I don't mind them two being together. I don't like romance in general. I really don't like romance. And I don't like shipping culture. And I know what you're thinking, but you are a uni shipper. I know. Ironic, isn't it? It's very ironic. As a uni shipper, I do not like the shipping community. And I know, that sounds bogus. Because, like, how do you hate shipping when you are known for shipping? Like, you literally have a Sona that's crushing on Bayonetta and Domina. Like, hello? And I will explain that to you. The reason why I don't like shipping that much, or the shipping community, is because shipping by itself is the strawberry of, not the strawberry, the cherry of the cake. It's supposed to be on top of the cake, okay? And then you have the foundation, which is the theories, the lore, the memes, the fan art, you know, other things like that, right? Right. So so shipping being the number one thing as foundation would be horrible, so that's why it's the cherry on top. But sometimes you have bad cherries. You have the moldy cherries that are up there and it's very disgusting and gross because people are shipping characters and dynamics that should never work. Ever work. Ever work. Okay? Even if you be like, please, you have to understand this shit would 100% work. No, it would not. No, it would not. And the teens that are okay with Chris and Noelle like being shipped or shipped them together, I don't blame them. I want to preference this. I do not care about what other teens do. As a grown adult, I don't care. But I want them to understand that what they are shipping is wrong and it's bad. I'm not saying to never ship it. I'm saying that what you are currently shipping is bad and it's wrong and it's weird. Like extremely weird. Because this is manipulation, coercion, taking away bodily autonomy, everything like that of the sort. And it should never be a thing. Just like with like mafia bosses and like vampires and other stuff like that. And I'm just thinking, oh, but Ice, you can't tell people what to do. You're right. I can't tell people what to do, but I will at least warn them. Because teenagers' minds are undeveloped, okay? Their minds is extremely underdeveloped. They're still children at the end of the day, albeit different kinds of children, because, you know, they're teenagers versus, like, little kids. But they're still kids, nonetheless. And I don't blame them for any means because they probably think it's really cool, edgy, or they really have dealt with it themselves, so this is their way of coping. Um, but yeah, I'm not really like angry. But I do want them to know that what they are shipping is very serious and very bad because these type of situations is what people go through all the time. And you might be wondering, who will be going through something like that? Me. I went through manipulation. I went through coercion, all that other stuff. Oh crap! I messed up. Like, like for instance, when Chris or Noel say no, either the player or Noel is like, "Hey, do not say no. We want you to do this. Do not pretend that you don't want this. I know that you want this. Do not pretend that you aren't not not a risk taker or anything like that." So yeah. How I feel about the weird route in general, I got traumatized. Well, not traumatized like it traumatized me, more like I got triggered. That's the right word I'm looking for. I got triggered. Genuinely triggered. Um, the normal route was awesome. I like the normal route. I mean, it made me sad. It made me very sad. Flowery, if that's how you even pronounce the dude's name, I like him. I know people hate him, but I like him. I do like him. Like, I swear. I swear. Mm, mm. There. Alright. Flowery, that's his name, right? I don't know. I know the things that he did was bad. Basically, kidnapping Asgore and trying to give him, like, you know, unconditional affection because of the fact that, you know, Asgore is divorced, which means in every universe, Asgore will definitely be divorced. And how, like, you know, Toriel doesn't want him back, and it just feels like Asgore is just all alone in the world. But then Bro was out here is like, nah, cause we're here, we are your friends and stuff. And Asgore's like, listen, I love what you're doing for me, but I have a whole life to live. And I'm like, you know what? That's fair. But I still like Flowey though, cause what he did was out of genuine intent, out of genuine good intentions, not bad ones. But what he did was bad. It was horrible. I don't blame him. Huh? Oh, that song's that song. Never mind. It was out of genuine good intentions and not bad ones. Sorry, I can't see from my freaking bonnet. But yeah. But yeah, that's my whole thing, niche or whatever. Yeah. Now, if anyone asking me if I am okay, I'm fine. I'm fine now. Yeah. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Today, we're drawing Domina. You guys already knew this, though. No. And at the end of chapter 5, when Susie was like, yeah, we need more help, so we're gonna bring Noelle. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean you're gonna bring Noelle? Also, how is the weird route going to skip to chapter 7? Like, how? Like, are they gonna bring Noelle in chapter 6 and Noelle's gonna act fine or something? Like, I don't know. I don't know. What? Oh, messages. For the love of sweet pickles, I will watch later. She can't stream while I'm streaming. Cause then it will overlap. Cause I already plan on streaming. I literally already planned to stream. Be like, yeah, I'll stream. Plus, she streams for a long time anyway. She streams longer than an hour, so I'm fine. I'm straight Gucci. This is brighter than the sun to me. I am blind. Also, I want to tell you guys, thank you for 1K views on my last speed paint. Appreciate it. I did not expect that to happen. Oh, sorry. I heard notifications of my
Good nights. Unbeatable protection against injuries.
22. Okay. 7:47. Okay. You might be wondering, how long is this going to take you? How long is this going to take you? Honestly, if I would put an estimate, give or take, I would say about an hour. About an hour. Because it's definitely not going to be 30 minutes, I'll tell you that much. Because it's definitely going to pass 30 minutes. But if I were gonna put a time, I would, you, bruh, stop that. I would say about an hour. Not because I'm drawing slow, but because of the ads. I found a new video because the one that I kept using before kept getting copyrighted. Well, not all the time. It was the music that I was listening to that kept copyrighted. So it copyrighted my live streams once I posted them as VODs. And I should have looked into the comments because all the comments were like, yeah, this is copyrighted music, you'll get copyrighted. And it's saying like, oh yeah, I got copyrighted on my Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so yeah. Okay. There's two lows in it. There. Freak.
Comfort Plus is the perfect balance of soft and strong. Get more with Scott.
Let's do the duck lips.
There. that's what I missed. I missed drawing her earrings. Crap.
You installed this?
Even had a few screws left over.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with farmers, quality ain't savings.
We are farmers.
I started work my home garage because the worker industry wasn't working for my buddies in the trades. We're building something better.
Mm.
Grammarly, when you're working on yet another cover letter for that internship, and it starts to sound a Secure lid, clean tissues, and durable package. Grab Kleenex, snap and go.
What would I tell my younger self?
Don't worry. Keep drinking good. Good nights.
The perfect domain tells your brand story. Grab it now on Wix Domains and go from what if to what's next. Earn your idea.